recorder here. All right, go ahead there, sir. Sorry about that.
Okay. It's Mario Deshaun Lowe. Date of birth,
Okay,
10,
yep.
10/06/95.
Okay, thank you, sir. And Mr. Rowe, could you state your appearance for the record?
Your Honor, Austin R. Rowe making a limited appearance for Mr. Lowe for purposes of arraignment. Mr. Lowe and I have discussed his charges. He wants a reading of the charges. However, we've also discussed his rights, and he waives the advisement of rights.
Okay. All right, Mr. Lowe. Then first thing I'll do is just go through and read the charge to you. If you have any questions, I should be able to answer them for you. It is alleged that on or about February 8, 2021, in Hayes Township, County of Michigan, under the only count is jail's prisoner possessing contraband. Alleged that being a prisoner, you did possess or have under your control Suboxone, a controlled substance, contrary to Michigan law. That is a felony in the state of Michigan, punishable by 5 years in the state's prison and/or $1,000 fine plus costs. Sir, you may not agree with it, but do you understand the only count and the maximum possible penalty?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then you and Mr. Rowe already discussed your rights?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Next thing we need to discuss then is your right to an attorney. You can always retain your own, ask the court to appoint one for you, or represent yourself. How would you like to proceed?
I'll have the courts to appoint me.
Okay. Is there a phone number that you want me to list on your request for appointed attorney form?
248 450 4175, or you can also most likely contact my girl. It's 317 345 0152.
Okay, and then do you want me to include an email address as well, or just the phone numbers?
Just the phone numbers.
Okay, your primary residence, do you own or rent a home anywhere?
Excuse me, can you repeat that?
Your primary residence outside of jail, do you rent or own a home anywhere? You're kind of in between lodging at the moment?
In between lodging.
Okay, and what's your marital status?
Single.
Okay, do you have any monthly income right now?
No, sir.
Any significant assets?
No, sir.
Okay, I am going to find you eligible for appointed attorney. I am signing the form right now. One will be appointed to you here momentarily. May be responsible for all portion of the costs of a court-appointed attorney. That would be decided later in your case. Any questions about that?
No, sir.
Okay, and do you currently have any local attorney appointed to you in any other case?
No.
Okay. Okay, then, again, the case will proceed on to a probable cause conference and a preliminary examination. We will send over notification of those court dates along with your request for court-appointed attorney form and a copy of this bond form. That will take us to bond, Mr. Rowe.
Oh,
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Lowe asked the court to set his bond as a personal recognizance bond or a bond no higher than $1,000, 10%. Mr. Lowe says that he's never missed a court hearing before. There's a COVID-19 concern in the Clare County Jail. And furthermore, he's presumed innocent until proven guilty beyond a reasonable doubt. So for those reasons, he's asking the court to set his bond as a personal recognizance bond or a bond no higher than $1,000, 10%.
Thank you, Mr. Rowe. Mr. Lowe, so do you have a projected release date right now? I mean, other than this case, do you have a release date?
no, sir.
Do you know when's your next court date in your other case?
Well, my next court date is actually pending. I was supposed to speak to my lawyer, and he's supposed to let me know when was it, because it was supposed to be last month, but they pushed it back.
Okay. Okay. Then you will receive a copy of this bond form. Make sure that you read through it and that you understand it. You will be subject to all of the normal bond conditions. In addition to that, based on what you're charged with, You cannot use alcohol, marijuana, or any other illegal controlled substances. You must participate in the substance abuse testing or monitoring program, specifically that's color code drug testing. You must sign up for that within 24 hours of any release and provide proof to the court that you're complying with testing protocol. Any questions about those conditions?
No, sir.
Okay. All right. So, you can address bond amount, bond conditions with your attorney at any time. If you're still incarcerated, which it sounds like you will be because you've got a hold in your other case regardless, they'll be over to see you within 3 business days. Like I said, they can make motions on your behalf as far as the amount and bond conditions go. I have to take a lot of different things into account when setting a bond, prior criminal history, everything stated by Mr. Rowe, what's alleged in the underlying offense. And also the prosecutor's office has submitted a bond recommendation. Taking everything into account at this point, I'm going to set your bond at $20,000. It's cash or surety, so that's no 10% at this point. But again, talk to your attorney about it. You'll have a court date here most likely before you have a court date in your other case, and they can address bond then. So, any questions about that, Mr. Lowe?
No, sir.
All right, Mr. Rowe, anything further for the record?
I'm sorry, Your Honor, there's a little distortion. Did you say no 10%?
That's right.
Thank you.
Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Lowe. Good luck to you.
Sir. Appreciate it.